special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
West Side, 319, that's not. Hey, Monday. You got a mini base. One strike. Right.
Fields going to throw right away. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
That's going to be a good matchup for him. Using him out of the backfield and telling those linebackers, hey, you're not only going to have to try and run with him, but you're going to have to try and tackle him in the open field.
Here we go. Green, right.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Nate Hobbs there to bring him down. So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Right.
Back to throw. Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 48 yards. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible and run a defense into submission. What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Love from the gun. Throwing quickly here, and he's got Jacobs. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Ready, break.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Down. Black 40. Ready.
Throwing. Love. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
2nd and 10.
Striker. Let's go.
Play action this time with Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of 35.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
At the 6-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Touchdown! Jaden Reed, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good.
The game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here we go, son. Hey, Monday. 11.
Here's Fields. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Oh, and this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Jack Fox now gets set to punt. An audible here to get a new look. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This will be taken at the 10. Call that one an even 60 yards. 6-0. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to get... This one across the 30-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Ready,
line.
set. Ready.
Counter play with Jacobs to about the 35, 2nd down.
Jacobs, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On the set.
2nd and 6.
Ball red. Here we go. Here we go. Drill. 52 blue. Set.
Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Blaster. Blue striker.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 10 more there and another first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
33. Watch out now. 52. Green jack. Steel. Steel blue. Ready?
Now Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And bulldozing his way through. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, 29 yards. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll start things off with a give to Gibbs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 11.
Here we go. Green 19, that's that.
Here's Fields. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now, he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Left side. 319. Right.
From the 50, here's Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today. But they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Fields now to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, right.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. Love, they go play action now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
But that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks. They have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey.
Ready?
To throw now. Here's Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
And now Love going to change things up. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. To the sideline and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's 2nd and 10.
Fight, 60 red. 60 red. Cycle. Black ultra.
Here's Love. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Set. Block 50. Green. Yellow. Go. Needle blue. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
Okay, ready?
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. Play fake. Here's Love. That's taken in by Golden. That'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's another Packers
Drill green.
first down.
Ready,
First and
ready.
10 at the 18-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Well, that's the second time he's been sacked so far in the first half. And if they have designs on having a big year, on going anywhere, they've got to find a way to keep him upright so he can throw the football.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now 3rd down and very long.
Set, six, mega, 52 blue. Rail, yellow. Smash, red. Fuse, yellow. Ready?
Love now. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Set, hut. 33, yellow, steel, black. Set, hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers! Tucker Kraft, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I ain't going to scan downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Up, let's go. Go.
Now Fields. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 64 yards.
He's already got one touchdown in his first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Second and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Touch. Green 19, get set. Set high.
Gibbs is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's third and goal. To throw his Fields. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Go pink. Guard, steel, black. 6, mega. Drill green. Fuse, yellow. Smash, red. Set,
Final play of the half, Love. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
green jack. Blue striker. Ready.
The final shot before break. Love. He's going to air one out. Well, a first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. It's Tariq Castro-Fields who picked it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5.
Here we go. We got green 19. Hey, can. 11. Good night.
Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here we go, son. Green 19, guys, what? It's you! Angel, Angel, Angel. No mas, no mas. Right.
Out of the gun, Fields. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Here we go, son. Green 19, guys, that. Delta, Delta. Go.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
We got 331, 331. Right.
They snap it to Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Detroit.
Here we go. Turbo, sir. Right.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Here we go. You good. Green 19, guys. Out. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
Back to throw, Fields.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Blocked right from 17 yards out. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Throwing. Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Red, cycle.
Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain.
Black shot. Drill green. Hut.
Off the play fake, Love. That's taken in by Watson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And that catch number 100 for his young career. And remember, only in his second season. The future bright.
Ready?
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
Muscle damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns. But guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
50, green. Right, white. Ready, ready.
Here's Jacobs. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 8-yard line.
Let's cut.
Love fires that quickly outside. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson from 8 yards out. And the Packers have moved out in front. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Packers 28, Lions 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, able to avoid it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the gun, here's Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Angel. Here we go. 5:51. Hey, never mind. Monday. Right.
Now it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we just talk about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
No gain on the play.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Ready.
Now Love. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Intended for
not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. That is caught. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Play action this time with Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Blue 32. Red cycle. 6. Mega. Black shot. Hut.
Here's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down.
43-yard line.
Black ultra. Come on, set. Black 95. Set.
To the air again, Love. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Love looking to throw it. Finds his receiver, Watson. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Ready.
Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Love, they go play action now. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Down. 6 yellow. Ready.
Love now. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
White. Claude red.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
That's another Packers first
yellow.
down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double down here and get 8. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
Ready. Yellow, 43. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave from 6 yards away. And the Packers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
Packers 35, Lions 21.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 319. Hey, you. Ready. Right.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they throw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Fields. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Off play action, Fields. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Justin Simmons firing all the way in for the safety position. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields looking for Gray, and he's got him. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give him that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Here we go. 331. Hey, Cam. Angel. Hey, Monday. Yep.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Fields now to throw. And that's caught by Williams. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. From the 50, here's Fields. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
319,
Back to throw. Fields. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
That one looks like he'll throw here. The swing one out wide to Jacobs. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Play fake. Here's Love. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Come on, set. 50, green, smash, red. Ready?
Throwing. Love. And this will be caught with taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
so for the Packers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Lions, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.